No, dogs on the table.
You sure that's a dog?
Yeah.
Rough.
Ew! We are not keeping this thing.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind.
Or forgotten.
Stitch bad.
Sometimes family isn't perfect. That doesn't mean they aren't good. That was close. I don't think you're supposed to drink that.
Let's go watch it in 2D. No, let's go watch it in 3D. But if we watch it in 3D, then is it worth the cost?
Hello, hello, hello. This is Adolf, and I have with me Classic Jake.
Howdy, folks.
And today you're reviewing a new 3D movie,
Yes, I am.
the live-action Lilo and Stitch from Disney. So, as per usual, we'll talk about the 3D aspect first. How was the 3D in this movie, Jake? I have not watched this.
Don't bother. It's pretty terrible. It's a half-assed conversion, and there's no, other than some scenes being too fast. This thing was shot mostly in bright daylight, so there was no reason that the 3D couldn't have been excellent if there was any care taken to the conversion at all. And then when there was any 3D effect at all, it was like the cardboard effect.
In your written review, you said it was mid, so we gave. We'll just go ahead and give you the score because there's not that much to talk about.
Yeah, it's 5 out of 10. And I'm being generous because it actually popped. I mean, it was better than, I'm trying to think of
Minecraft.
Clash of the Titans. It kind of rates in that bad.
It didn't give you a headache. It didn't make you dizzy. You're able to see things on. It was focused at least. The bare minimum.
That's why I got a 5.
Yeah.
But I recommend if you're going to the theaters to see this, especially with the kiddos, yeah, just skip the 3D and buy the kid a Stitch merch piece.
So
they would be much happier.
There's no scenes with the depth. There's no scenes that pop out. It's just there, but not. You forget about it.
Yeah, it's yeah. This is half-assed.
Okay. Well, that's good enough. I mean, that's all I need to know, and I think that's all the people need to know. If there isn't that much more to it, then why bother?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 3D or 2D, 2D.
All right.
Hell, I would wait till this came on Disney Plus if you have to see it.
Don't get ahead of ourselves. We'll get to the movie section right now. All right. How was the movie, Jake?
Other than Stitch, this movie sucked.
So this is a pretty, at least from what the trailers looked like and from your review, it basically is the cartoon but just live action with CG characters, right?
And they and anything that was interesting in the cartoon, they pretty much stripped out of this version. I mean, the saving grace is the character Stitch is funny and does antics, but he's a background character in this movie. And some of the most memorable characters aren't even in here, and other characters are really whitewashed. Their stories and motivations. There is not one change to this that is an improvement from the original. In fact, I recommend don't waste your time with this. See the original. Show your kid the original. Of course, if you're going to see this, you've probably seen the original 1,000 times. We'll see it 1,001. This new version only exists for merch, and I'm like shaking my head. Stitch is by far the most popular Disney character these days. I mean, in Asia, he's pretty much replaced Mickey Mouse completely. In fact, I would say even in the West, he's more popular than Mickey Mouse. And guess what? He's not falling into the public domain anytime soon.
Yeah, or Mickey is
So they
partially.
should have already switched and made him their mascot. I mean, I won't be surprised if this piece of junk makes $1 billion. That's how popular the character is.
So,
And in the theater, I'd never seen anything like this. Every time Stitch appeared on screen, the kids screamed like Beatlemania. I mean, I thought the people seeing Minecraft were rowdy and excited. It was nothing compared to this.
I guess the
It was
plot
insane.
is this exactly the same thing as the cartoon, where there's an experimental
Uh-huh.
creature that is called Stitch.
Yeah.
He escapes, gets to
Yeah.
Hawaii, and the family finds him, and the family is
Uh-huh.
Lilo and his
Yeah,
her sister.
sister, who are recovering from their parents dying. And I mean, hell, I'll go into some things that really piss me off about this movie. I mean, here these two girls are orphans, and none of the neighbors that love them will babysit. I mean, what the fuck? And then you've got this scene. Then you got this one scene where Stitch, because the thing is, Stitch, if he gets wet, he becomes super heavy and he can't swim and he'll drown. And it's handled in the most awkward exposition. So of course, this Stitch saves Lilo and he's drowning. And does anybody offer to help to save Stitch? No, the sister has to do it all by herself. What the? So much for Ohana. I mean, jeez.
Do they still even keep the?
And it's just stuff. Yeah, and the
Elvis?
I mean, we get Elvis music, but there's no Stitch dressed up like Elvis. In fact, I said they tried to economize, and I was told this was $100 million movie. And from the looks of it, 90 million of it was spent on cocaine.
Because it looks cheap as hell, huh? Stitch looks fine,
Yeah, exactly.
But the rest of it, meh.
It looks like a Disney TV movie from the 90s.
All right.
Like I said, there wasn't one change that was better. Oh God!
So
I mean,
it has token
I
changes.
gave it, and they whitewash and characters that were written, the gay coded, they're whitewashed.
So,
I mean,
I guess what's your score
anything
for the movie,
that
then?
was in, I think I gave it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
And I was being generous because Stitch, the character is still funny. The character is still great. There just needed to be more of him.
He carries this movie from being a 3 to a 6.
Yeah, exactly. Or a 2.
Woo!
Yeah, Stitch carries this movie. He's the only reason to see this movie. And guess what? There's lots of ads with Stitch, and they are 100 times more entertaining than this movie.
Okay. So.
I feel bad for. I mean, I like Lilo and Stitch, the animated movie.
Okay.
And I couldn't believe half the stuff they got away with in that movie. Of course, they didn't completely get away with it because anybody who remembers the why they added the pizza box.
Oh, and then
of course, there's nothing
references.
like that.
But yeah.
And there's nothing like that. I mean, they kind of just anything interesting about the original, they had to strip out of this version.
Okay. So, I was kind of so-so about watching it before, but seeing your review, I'm out. I will watch that on Disney Plus. I'm not even bothering going to watch it in theaters because I don't need, why bother? So, I guess, it's okay-ish. You kind of like it because of Stitch, but, barely. He really does carry it, and they kind of water it down from what they did, and it doesn't have the colorful watercolor aspect that helps it carry the the original. It just has it's live action, but it just doesn't have the like. Do you think it has like a soul to it, or nah?
Nah,
Okay.
no soul. I really feel bad for the actresses playing the sisters because this movie just undercuts their performances. I mean, I wish them well. I mean, this is probably going to do well enough. We might get sequels. Hopefully, they put some real money into them, and we get some more of the alien characters, and we get more Stitch, so he's not like a background character. I mean, he was this one level of. I mean, the only way they could have made him less of a character in the movie was to make him an NPC.
Okay. So, I guess that's we don't need to waste more time in this movie than we need to already.
Yeah, I think I beat a dead horse.
All right, I guess it's gonna be it for us.
Okay.
Unless you're a patron. If you're a patron, stick around for your bonus features. Bye.
Bye, folks.
Before this podcast wraps up, I want to thank my super VIP patrons. Thank you, Alex Folk, Gravity Head Zero, and MK Ultra. So I got one quick thing to talk about. We have a merch store.
Woohoo!
We got t-shirts, we got tote bags, we got magnets, we got stickers, we got a little bit of everything.
Woohoo!
At this merch store, 3dr2d.com/store, you'll find many original designs and affordable prices. That website again is 3dr2d.com/store.
Woohoo!
You can find 3D or 2D on Facebook, X, Blue Sky, Instagram, YouTube, and more. Just look for 3D or 2D. Thank you for either watching or listening to this podcast. Bye!
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.